Halt, stranger. I am Lothar, Paladin of the King and humble servant of Innos, your lord. Our commander, Lord Hagen, has entrusted me with the task of explaining to all newcomers the new laws which apply to all inhabitants of the city.
Since people have started simply vanishing all over this town, everyone needs to watch out that they don't suffer the same fate.
I have an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
The Honorable Lord Hagen is not receiving anyone. Lord Andre, the commander of the city guard, is responsible for all issues pertaining to the common folk.
I knew that would be a problem.
Listen, the city is threatened by dragons.
That can't be true. Another lunatic.
My opinion.
We have enough unrest in the city as it is. And without some dimwit scaring people with fairy tales about dragons. I immediately locked up the last person who was here telling dragon tales and sent him to the Valley of Mines with the prison transport. So mind your tongue. We can't use anyone here who spreads panic among the people.
You mustn't believe everything.
Somebody already reported the dragons here?
Yes.
Nothing surprises me.
The fellow's name was Diego. I think so, in any case. I warned him just like you.
Nobody will learn anything from
But the
me.
lunatic just wouldn't stop getting on my nerves.
It's the first I've heard of it.
I have come to get the Eye of Innos.
People.
The Sacred Eye of Innos. How do you know about that? You're not a member of the Order.
A magician told me about it.
I don't know what his motives were when he entrusted one of the secrets of our Order to you. But he certainly didn't mean for you to get your fingers on it.
But
I don't want to hear any more about it. First you start with fairy tales about dragons, and then this. Incredible.
Only wait and see.
The townspeople are simply disappearing?
Yes, it seems to be more every day. It's most annoying that the militia have still not been able to discover what's behind these strange occurrences.
All along.
Small wonder that the town's inhabitants are very wary of strangers right now. So don't provoke them when you're in town, understood?
They knew better.
all right, explain the rules of the city to me.
Nobody
First,
will learn anything from
The
me.
Honorable Paladin Lord Hagen resides in the upper quarter, along with his troops. That is why access to the upper quarter is allowed only to honorable citizens. Second, the town hall in the upper quarter is now the command post of the Paladins. Only the Paladins themselves and members of the militia have access to it. And third,
Do you really believe
whoever is accused of a crime must exonerate himself with the commander of the militia. Any questions?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
How do I become a citizen of the town?
Only those with regular jobs will be considered citizens of the town. But don't think that you'll be admitted to Lord Hagen just because you're a citizen of the town. As a citizen, you have access to the upper quarter, nothing more. Only as a member of the militia will you have access to the town hall.
That's been known a long time.
Where can I find work?
You'll have to apply as an apprentice to one of the masters here in the lower part of the city. As soon as a master accepts you, you are a citizen of the town. However, the other masters must agree to it.
Insisted he knew better.
That's the custom here in Corinus.
I can't believe
If you were
that.
thinking about looking for work in the harbor district, forget
Never
it.
would have thought of that himself.
The scum of the city live there. Don't even go there. You would regret it.
You listen to the wrong people.
How do I get to the upper quarter?
Say, are you listening to me at all? You're not a citizen of
Nobody
this
will learn
town.
anything from me.
You can save yourself the trip. The guards won't let you in. The entire area behind the inner gate is off limits to
Really
you.
believe that.
How do I get accepted into the militia?
By express command of Lord Hagen,
doesn't see that.
only citizens of the town will be admitted into the militia.
I see.
If you want to know more, speak to Lord Andre in the barracks.
What do I have to do to get armor like yours?
What?
It's not what
You
I
aren't even a member of the militia. You're not even a citizen.
As for my opinion,
How can you even think of being allowed to wear the armor of a paladin? Only a few militia soldiers,
that.
Those who have performed extraordinary deeds have been granted that honor so far. If you want to be a
Why'd you
paladin,
pick that up then?
you have a long road ahead of you, my boy.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Where can I find the commander of the city guard?
Lord Andre can be found in the barracks at the other end of the city.
Where can I spend the night here?
If you're looking for a place to sleep, go to the hotel directly across from the barracks. The paladins pay for the lodging of all travelers who come to the city. The traveling traders from the marketplace are also lodged there.
I knew that was
I've got to go.
If I hear one more time that you are telling people here about dragons, you will be in big trouble. Do I make myself clear?
That was obvious all along.
I'm not touching that.
But the light was a torment for Beliar, and all that Innos created was destroyed by Beliar.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I'm Zurus, master of potions. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
He'd better shut up.
Do you brew your own potions?
No, I either get them from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist.
Terrible.
If you're interested in brewing potions, then talk to him.
That's what I've always said.
He needs an assistant. But he's too pig-headed to hire someone himself. He's just as stubborn as a mule. He always passes me when he goes out on the east gate to collect plants for his
Who
potions.
says things like that?
Where can I find Constantino?
His chambers are in a tunnel near Herod's smithy. Shouldn't be hard to
That's
find.
typical, isn't it?
Really?
Where exactly does Constantino gather his herbs?
He always goes through the eastern city gate here and then disappears into the wilderness to the left. He once told me that just about everything grows there, except for King Sorrel.
Now that's typical.
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King Sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff grows near stone circles.
These
Near
are bad
Lobart's
times.
farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those stone circles.
Said.
I think it's on a hill. It used to be a
Had
grave
better
or
shut
something.
up.
Show me your wares.
Who says things like that?
That's not what I heard.
And it's gonna get even worse.
And the sea released the land, and there arose all creatures, trees as well as
Talks too
animals.
much.
I've got my own opinion about that.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
So why won't they listen to me?
Halt! No one may enter the storeroom!
My own eyes.
Why can't anyone enter the storeroom?
The Honorable Lord Hagen has confiscated the goods for the King's army.
That was quite obvious.
Who says things like that?
Halt! No one...
I don't believe this is gonna change.
That's an open secret.
So why won't they listen to me?
He can't keep anything to himself.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Who says things like that?
It's really not my problem.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Hey,
You don't doesn't say.
Hello, stranger. You must be hungry and thirsty. Perhaps I can interest you in my wares.
It's gonna get even worse.
I was actually on my way to see the paladins.
There's little chance of that. Since the paladins made themselves at home in the upper end of town, hardly anyone gets in there anymore.
Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
Me? Nah, I don't have much say here myself. There are a few people in the lower city who have enough influence to get you past the guards. Mateo, my boss, is one of them. Maybe you should talk to him.
Where can I find Mateo?
You're standing right outside his shop. Just go on in. He's practically always there.
So why won't they listen to me?
What about the other influential citizens?
The merchants and master craftsmen here on the main street are the most important figures in the city. You should try to get accepted by one of them as an apprentice like me. Since I started working for Mateo, the people in the city treat me with respect.
I need some money, and I'm looking for work.
I've heard that Bosper has trouble with his suppliers. His shop is right over there. They say he pays pretty well.
What do you have to offer?
At the moment, I don't have much choice. The damned landowner doesn't deliver anymore. And what we get from the small farms isn't enough to meet the demands of the city.
Tell me more about the peasants' revolt.
It's quite simple. Onar, the fat landowner, won't pay any more taxes to the city. Imagine, we're at war with the orcs, and that fat slob wants everything for himself. Normally, the city guard would take firm measures in such cases. But now comes the best part. They say Onar has hired mercenaries to keep the troops from the city off his back. Mercenaries! The whole thing will end in a damn war, as if one war weren't enough.
What do you know about Onar's mercenaries?
I heard that most of them are former convicts from the mining colony. And their leader's supposed to have been a big shot with the king, a general or something, whom they put away as a traitor. These are terrible times.
Show me your wares.
We can only wait and see.
There's nothing you can do about it.